Hello, and welcome back to All Systems Go. I'm Abby, and I'm running Tales from the Loop tonight. I'm joined by Logan, Sarah, and Sean, as per usual. Last time, you all finished up a mystery concerning some dinosaurs and Lena's evil plans.
Yes. There was a distinctly more T-Rexes involved than I ever hoped.
Than you ever
Also,
hoped.
casual time travel, way more involved than we ever hoped.
Casual time travel controlled by a synthesizer? I don't know how I feel about that.
And I think you all headed back in the car that you had stolen from Borge's aunt. And stole.
It was for the
Something like
greater
that.
good.
It's for the greater good.
I was gonna say
Goldie
we borrowed it
got
overnight,
home.
but I think we were gone for like 3 days.
Yeah, you were gone for like 3 days.
At least 2.
And on the way back, you didn't encounter any issues. I'm just trying to get our dice tray up. And we have to do everyday life events. So, in order to do that, I have some ideas for everybody, but does anybody have anything that they want specifically?
No, I don't think I have anything I want.
Okay. So I think for Emmy, maybe on the drive back, you get close to town, and you can hear your ham radio like start sizzling. What? Yeah, static. And you
It's really
hear
a ham radio now if it's sizzling.
In the cornbread pan.
You hear the voice of your younger sister Lana come through, and she's like, Emmy, if you're out there, we've been looking for you.
Lana!
Ah!
It's me!
Like, Emmy, I've been trying to talk to you all day and all night, and you're finally on the other end.
Emmy's like, I want to explain, but there is too much. She's like, it's okay,
First,
Lana.
Do you know what Cretaceous means?
Dinosaurs.
Or
They're
Jurassic.
real. She's like, don't worry, I'm back now. And she's like, so Mom and Dad noticed I was gone?
Yeah, because I went missing a couple days ago, a week ago or something, and they were looking for me, and then you went missing, and I thought maybe somebody had been stealing us, and then I escaped, but I didn't escape. I just got lost. And you got lost too, but now you're back.
That's right, I'm back. I'll be there so soon.
Okay, they went, I think they went to the police. So you should go there.
We'll go there. We'll go to there.
Okay.
Are you by yourself?
Yes.
Parents?
What are they doing? No wonder the children are going missing.
She's like, we're gonna come pick you up first.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, it is the 80s. She's like, we're gonna come pick you up first, and then we'll go to the police, okay?
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Okay, yay, bye. So she's like, so...
Cover story is we're having a sleepover at Borge's, but in the fields of the farm, so we could get a closer look at nature.
For our science project.
It is
for our science project.
Bitter cold out.
We are kids, and we have
Field
no sense of
survival.
self-preservation. We just took on some dinosaurs. I don't think we're scared of our parents anymore.
There are bigger things afoot. And she's like, is it okay if we go pick up Lana and then go to the police station?
I don't know if I should just drive up to the police station underage in a Solar.
We've done this before and
Yeah,
it was fine.
Yeah, but we just dropped off his kidnapped child and then left.
Okay, we can walk from my
Just
house
call
to
your
the police
parents from your
station.
house.
That's true. That's true. Okay, let's do that.
We'll just drop you off at your house. It'll be fine.
But Emmy's like, you guys need to tell me what happens with your parents, okay? Or Aunt Maggie.
Sure. Who knows?
Remember, implicate Lana, tell him she kidnapped us
Oh.
into the
okay.
Cretaceous period.
Lena,
Dude, that's
Lena.
our other
Lena.
option.
Lena, Lana's my spell child.
Lana.
Throw that child under the bus.
plot twist. My
She's
sister was
been the
behind it all.
mastermind. Yeah.
She's a 6-year-old mastermind.
Right. You drive
okay.
to your house. Lana hears the car driving up, and she comes out, and her coat's like half put on. And she's like, "I'm ready to go. Let's go."
And I'm like, change of plans. Scoop her up, put her on my shoulders, and I'm like, we're going back inside. You saw nothing. Who dropped me off? No one. It was fine. Let's talk. And she's like, we're gonna call mom and dad from the house. So I go in and I put Lana down and I make her like some more milk and whatever cookies are on the counter I like give to Lana so she can have cookies. Give her like
all of the
head
cookies
pat.
have already been eaten by this irresponsible 5-year-old that's been left out.
Well, can I blame her? No. I give her whatever food is left. It's probably like a vegetable.
Yeah.
And
Munch on this carrot, small child.
Here, yeah. Chew on this. Keep your mouth full. Don't talk. And I go up and I dial the police station, but like through Ing-Marie's number. I feel like I look up Ing-Marie's number specifically, so I'm not just calling the police station.
Sure.
The UFO reporting hotline.
I would like to speak to our UFO expert, please.
All right. I think there's something going on with her, but I need to find it.
Ing-Marie, are you...
Hello, you've reached the office of Ing-Marie. If you have a UFO sighting or missing child, please leave a message. If your family's been orphaned by abductions, please hold on.
Have you seen
for
Strange
line 2.
Monsters in the Lake?
All right. Yeah, so Ing-Marie picks up. She's like, Ing-Marie Blanking, how can I help you?
Ing-Marie, it's me, Emmy. And she's like, I'm back. She's like, I think my parents are over there. Can you tell them that I'm fine and I'm back home?
Where did? Yeah. She like puts it down, and you can hear muffled. She's like, apparently your daughter's at home. She comes back. She's like, where'd you go? We've been looking for you for like 3 days.
We were on a science trip for science. I told
Science
my
trip?
parents about it. They just didn't remember.
She says it's a science trip.
Emmy's mom is like, she always says it's a science trip. She's been using this excuse since she was 5.
She's like, okay, yeah. And she's like, okay, they're headed home. Don't leave your house.
Okay. I also learned so much about science. I hope that you had a great time too, Ing-Marie, while I was gone, and you learned more about your UFOs. And I hope all is well. Okay,
I can't learn. Okay.
Nothing to see here. Move on. Science. Great.
Did she tell us about her UFOs, or did you find that out by snooping through her bag?
We'll never know.
All right. And your parents get home shortly after, and they like sit you down and like wrap you in warm blankets and coddle you.
Science really took a toll on me.
Like, school's not even in session, Emmy. What kind of science trip were you
Borje
on?
needed to pass. I need Borje to pass, otherwise he'll fail and he won't be in the same grade. He does better with experiential learning. And she's like, I could really use some Swedish fish about now.
Like, your sister has eaten all the Swedish fish, but we will buy you some in the morning.
That's your punishment.
That's my punishment. No Swedish fish for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really sorry you were scared, but I told you about it and it was for science and everything's fine. We're all fine now.
Okay. Well, you haven't been to your room yet, have you? Just don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Parents.
Excuse me?
Parents, do I? Emmy gestures to her non-existent audience. Do I freak out? She's like, and then she's like, runs over and runs up to her room and slams open the door.
I thought you weren't coming home. It's a home office now.
I know. They were like, she's gone forever.
Yeah. So normally you have a bunch of notebooks that you've taken notes in, about everything that you ever see.
Yes, correct.
Papers everywhere, and like I imagine there's post-it notes with things you have to do, and like everything's been collected up and it's just gone.
Color coded. Everything's gone.
I mean, your room is still there, just all your notes are gone.
Feel like a sound of stress amidst Emmy's. Like an
inhuman tone is reached.
It just reverberates through the sound of her house, and I feel like her parents are like looking around the corner, too afraid to actually be there. And she whips out her ham radio. And she goes, "We have been infiltrated! Breaker! Smokes! Be on the red alert!" And then she throws the ham radio down, doesn't wait for a reply, and whips out the magnifying glass and proceeds to dust the place for fingerprints.
Your parents are like watching you look for stuff, and they come and stand at the doorway, and they're like, "We said not to freak out. We just took all of your notes to the police because we thought maybe it would help them find you."
I'm imagining them moving all of her notes, and it's like just moving boxes. Just impossible. Like they dumped an entire truckload of notes, and the police were like, "What do you expect us to do with this?"
Paleolithic area? What's that got to do with anything? Yeah, Emmy's just like, "What have you done?" She slams the door shut, stomps to her bed, and just goes into a semi-catatonic state. Like a deep planning of like reviewing all of her files and just being like cataloging what to do next.
Yep. Yeah, and
it's gonna take a lot of Swedish fish to make up for this. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. For Theo, it's also when you get home. And I guess Borje probably drops you off. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Borje drops me off.
So you drive up and get out of the car. And
did we leave the ice skates with the body? I imagine Theo having the ice skates over his shoulder, like walking
Nice.
He like
I like
keeps
it.
them as he doesn't keep anything else, but he keeps the ice skates as a trophy.
As a trophy.
He never liked him anyway.
As a way to commemorate the situation.
Okay, sure.
The victory.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
To
Yeah, you
be
got ice
sort of-
skates.
Not revenge, but I guess vindication of everything. Okay. Anyways, I stroll on up to the door. I just walk right in.
You just walk right in. You can see your parents.
Going to my room.
Yeah. You can see your parents fighting in the living room. Kind of, I don't know, going back and forth with each other a little bit. And you open the door.
I'm starting to go up the stairs and I hear them screaming or whatever, or being angry at each other, and I kind of like stop, and then I like peek my head down over the railing. I'm like looking what's going on.
Yeah. And they're fighting about and they're fighting about what they should do with you, and they're like, he's been gone 3 days. Do we need to go to the police? And like going back and forth on this. And
do we need?
I love my parents.
Do we?
And you hear the stair like creak under your feet, and it catches your dad's attention. He looks over and he sees you, and he's like, Theo, come here.
Hey. I gotta drop something off in my room.
No, come here.
I just I think I run up to my room, throw the ice skates down the hallway, and then come back down.
Okay. And once you throw your ice skates in and come back down, your parents are both standing at the bottom of the stairs, like arms crossed, looking very angry. They're like, "Where have you been?"
Didn't I tell you guys when I got the meatloaf? I was doing a sleepover with Borje. Remember? I came in, I grabbed the whole tray of meatloaf because I was supposed to bring food, but I forgot. Come on, guys. Don't you pay attention to anything I tell you. Anything. Ugh. He crosses his arms, and he's like going on the aggro. He's like, I finally have friends, and they want to help me get through school, so I don't have to go to your stupid school, and you don't even listen to what I'm telling you. Borje and Emmy can back me up on this.
You went on a sleepover for 3 days, and you didn't tell us you were going to be gone for 3 days. We've been worried sick about you. I don't know if these friends are a very good influence, Theo.
Tell them how much you learned about science.
Tell her how much you love the meatloaf.
First of all, great egg meatloaf, love it. Was a hit all around Borge's household. But Emmy. She's got the top grades in the class. She's been teaching Borje everything. And so I finally decided to take some interest and take some initiative. And now I can't do anything. You could have called their parents. You could have found me over at Borge's place. Wow. Good job, guys. And you didn't even do anything for 3 days? Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'll talk to you later. Theo turns around and stomps on up over back to his room and slams the door. And then he like really quiet. He goes like under his bed and he whips out the ham radio and he's like, breaker in. Crisis averted. Parents distracted by tantrum. Out.
Copy that. Janet, out.
We love some gaslighting.
Oh yeah,
it's great. You know? It's a great tool.
Hey, Theo's got to be good at something.
All right, you can hear them continue to fight fairly late into the night, and then they both go to bed angry.
That's not new.
No, it's not.
Like you put a lot of faith in them not having called Borge's house.
All right.
We'll see. Borge is next.
Borge, you get home, and nobody seems to have cared.
Yep.
Your little baby brother is malnourished.
Aunt Maggie's holding Olaf and trying to feed him random foods. And you come in the door and she's like, Borje, you've been gone a long time. I hope you had fun.
For noticing. Oh, I had a good time. We found. I'll go for Goldie. Oh, we found her. She was out in force. We got her. We brought her right back.
That's nice. That's nice.
Olaf doesn't got teeth yet. You can't be feeding him that carrot there, Maggie. You gotta give him some baby food.
I
chew that carrot there up in your mouth and give it right back to him, baby bird it.
Yikes! No, thank you.
Like, is that what you do? I'll try that. I'll try that.
I just give him cornbread.
I've tried making cornbread, but I can't make cornbread as good as you.
Shucks, man, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Like, it's in there if you want some. It's not very good, though.
Well, I'll try it. Go into that kitchen and look at the horror show.
She's made prepared. Little, like, cornbread cookies that are rock hard.
I'll just go ahead and, like, grind those up so I can feed them to the chickens tomorrow. And I'll make better cornbread.
Sure. You make some great cornbread. Your ma comes down as you're making this cornbread, and she seems to be doing pretty well. And she's like, "Oh, hey, Borje, you've been gone a while."
Yeah, you remember Goldie, that sweet dog. Well,
yeah,
she went missing. We went and we found her. We returned her right to her owner.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Did my mom know the owner?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, or did I just know this random family?
You knew them from selling vegetables or something.
Yeah.
Yes. We went on a big adventure, boy. We found that, that skier, he went missing. Oh, he's not coming back. He's not coming back, Mom. But we got Birgitta. We found her. She just gonna tell him this whole non-logical or timely correct story of just everything while I'm making cornbread.
Fantastic. Yeah, she sits at, I imagine there's a little kitchen with like some stools, and she sits there and she listens to this all, just like nodding in confusion. And then she'll eat cornbread with you after you make it.
Perfect.
It's the best dang cornbread you ever had.
With that +2 cornbread pan.
Yeah. Premium.
The violence that really had cornbread. Ma, and with hushed tones. Ma, how much longer Aunt Maggie gonna be staying? I don't know if she's good for Olaf to be around.
Why do you think she's not good for Olaf?
Well, just like look over, and Aunt Maggie's currently like trying to hold him and open a beer. He's like falling out. I don't know, Ma. I just got a feeling.
Well, I mean, she's my sister, and I kind of like having her around. It cheers the place up a little bit. It livens it up. But if you think that she should go and find somewhere, then we can tell her that.
No, I think she's happy here. I was just wondering.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm real scared, exhausted, and injured, so I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay, yeah, sure. Have a good night.
Night, Ma.
She sits there eating cornbread, watching Aunt Maggie and Olaf.
Parents these days.
They're not great.
Not great.
All right. I think you can clear your conditions because you spent time with your ma.
Boy, did I really luck out. I'm putting my anchor in my house.
that's been constantly.
It was a great idea.
Just gonna have you come over here and lead me back to health.
Yeah, and I think that there's some time in the winter just to kind of skip around and do things. So if you guys have something you want to do before school starts up again, or if there's anything you want to check out, or any leads you want to follow, you can do that.
Do we want to check in on the lake? And our sea monster?
The sea monster, our resident sea monster, and Ingmarie.
I mean, what is she gonna offer him? I feel like we should do something with your mysterious follower, because that's really fun.
I was gonna say, I have that comic book
Mm-hmm.
that was given to me. So I feel like Emmy is basically like, my notes are compromised. They have left the sanctity of my room. I must start afresh. So whenever she like gets the boxes back, I think she just has like a bonfire. Like she comes over to Borje's house with all of these boxes and she's like, Borje, we're gonna need a fire.
Perfect. Yep.
Confidential information. And she like maybe redacts some of it first and then she throws it into the fire. And she gives
this is the perfect opportunity for you to implement the cipher that you've come up with for all of your materials going forward.
Yes, exactly. She's learned her lesson. Everything will now be encrypted. So yeah, I feel like she has a note burning party. And then with this comic book that we said were not the adventures of Janet, but they were the adventures of Janet's boss,
Dr. Johannes. Yeah,
Dr. Johannes. And it was like hand drawn.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna examine them and see if they're like coherent with the Janet stories, like, or if they're just, do they like match the actual release stories, or are they totally like fan fiction, no relevance at all except for like the character, and maybe see if there's a secret message or something like hidden within the comic book or something like that, like see if invisible ink is there or like pages have been glued together that I can like unglue or that kind of a thing.
You can roll either investigate or comprehend.
I'm gonna investigate with my magnifying glass.
Sure.
In the light of the fire of my notes as they burn.
Ooh, yeah, that's great. All right.
Hey.
So you get your magnifying glass out and you're going through this book, and the actual content seems to be somewhat in line with the Janet universe. Mm-hmm. But pretty fan fiction-y. Like it talks. I mean, Dr. Johannes isn't that fleshed out in the Janet comics, so it kind of talks about Dr. Johannes and like what happened to him. So he got like his special spy powers and like all this stuff.
He got bitten by the spy spider, and then now he's got secret mutant.
A loop spider got out, and now he's
yeah.
And the actual story itself doesn't seem to have anything necessarily hidden into it. You think, until as you're kind of looking, you see like words misspelled and like different symbols places, and you start working out this cipher, and you take these notes and like put all of this stuff together, and it ends up spelling out a meeting place that's like a road, 2 roads intersection in the city.
And there's a time. Is there a time?
Yeah, there's a day, I think.
I feel like holy Swedish fish Batman. Emmy's just like, she's like, aha, aha. She shoves the paper into Borge's face, and then Theo, and she's like, look, look! I'm not crazy.
Borje and Theo are totally unfazed. We're used to you doing this, like, for everything. And so we're, like, over there just, I don't know, playing a game or, like, a card game or something. And we're like, oh, yeah, okay, Emmy, what's...
I'm like, look, there's a secret message. Look, can you see? Right here.
Great. And he throws more of his schoolwork into the fire.
Yeah.
And Emmy's like, and she's like, for another time. Yeah, she's like, guys, we have to go to this meeting. Okay? It's the guy who's been following me. He wants to meet. He left a message for me in my Christmas present.
Who is
I just said that. I told you all guys. You guys know this already.
Why should we meet with this creepy person who's stalking you? This sounds like a bad idea.
Because A, he's a fan of Janet. B, he...
That is really a vouch for his character, I'll tell you that.
And he's like, I know, Theo.
I don't know, Theo. He went through a lot of trouble.
I think we're on the same page about what that meant.
He went through a lot of trouble to get hold of her. He must really want to meet her. I think she should go to that meeting.
Well, I'm not stupid. And he's like, you guys will hide and I'll go and you guys will be my backup for this meeting.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'll leave my ham radio on so you can hear everything.
When is it?
When is it, Abby?
Early next week.
Early next week.
Well, I guess I can carve out some time in my schedule.
I'll pull my planner out of the fire and be like, oh yeah, I got that for next. Throw it back in.
You know, I was planning on dealing with some more Krampus issues, but see if there are any more witches in the woods. Try and finally destroy that wand, but I can shuffle that around. Make room for dealing with creepy, mysterious stalker.
Yeah, maybe we can try and burn that wand. And does it burn? I feel like no. We're like throw it in the bonfire and it's just like totally unaffected.
It doesn't even. It's made out of metal.
Cretaceous.
You should have. Yeah, it's made out of metal.
Oh, wow.
And it doesn't even like you stick it in the fire and like kind of prod the coals with it, and it doesn't even turn like red hot. It just stays.
Great.
Cool.
So the One Ring in wand form. Perfect.
Some mighty fine hot dog skewer.
They'll never find the wand in with the hot dog skewers.
It's our new s'more stick.
So yeah, I feel like Emmy is just through the moon about having a Janet-related spy activities clandestine meeting, like a real spy would.
Mm-hmm.
And she then proceeds to think about all the covert things they can do to prepare for this meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And also, side note, we remember there was an extra, it was like my family wasn't born here, but their birth certificates are all here. Plus an extra birth certificate that was redacted, right? That was the thing we found out at the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. That's really the only lead we got.
Do you want me to make you a spy cam?
Yes. Yes, please. An 80's spy cam sounds
It's a VCR in a backpack.
connected to a car battery.
Reverse.
What was Theo going to do, Sean? What did you say?
Theo needs to secure some conditions before he can do super secret spy meetings and electric spook at full capacity should the need arise. So either someone needs to lead me or I need to go talk to Purr.
You should go talk to Purr.
Okay, well, I'll go talk to Purr. My boy. hanging out at the school, I'm assuming.
Yep. You find him. He's like shoveling the sidewalks and taking care of the grounds after the big snow that happened.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What do I want to? How am I going to bond with Purr? I think I want to give him like a gift, like a Christmas gift or something. What is it gonna be? I don't know. Maybe who is that lady?
Mona, I think her name was. Is that right?
Mona. Yeah. I'm wondering, is there anything I can get that would be like, like, I don't know. He's already got what, her necklace or her bracelet or something?
Yeah, her bracelet.
Yeah, I was wondering, is there anything else I could find maybe like in her house or in her belongings somehow to give to him? I don't know, as like a memorial.
Okay, sure. Roll sneak to break into her house and search around.
If it hasn't been already emptied out by the police, whoever. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just spitballing. But it involved breaking and entering, so I'm more than happy. I'm gonna use my +2 homemade lockpicks.
Sure.
God,
good job.
Them. Okay.
So yeah, you break into her house and
maybe does she have like a diary?
Yeah, so I think you find like a love letter that was never actually delivered or something. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. That's what I wanted. That's what I want. So Theo takes that and he's over with Purr and he's like, Purr, I know it's been kind of a rough couple of months here lately for all of us. And maybe I think Theo has maybe gotten him stuff before, like little trinkets or whatever. So it's like, and I missed being able to give you a Christmas gift, so here is a late one. I was detained in the Cretaceous period.
It's like, I won't ask, but thank you.
Yeah. Don't ask. I have no answers. don't know how it happened. And I will give him that letter. Be like, I know Mona meant a lot to you, so I thought you'd appreciate this.
Yeah, he takes it. He doesn't open it, but he pockets it away, and he's like, that does mean a lot, Theo. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And I'm healed.
You're healed. He's like, did you see any dinosaurs?
Way too many way too many dinosaurs.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's cool until a T-Rex is trying to eat you, and then like 10 velociraptors are also trying to eat you. But we did make a cool truck, and we named it Meteor. And what more can you ask for?
Also, the velociraptors are still out on that island. You can go see them.
You want to go find them?
Before they all die of cold exposure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They're probably dead by now. Anywho, okay, done with that. That's all I cared about. So I cannot have 2 conditions. That's way too many.
Right. Anything else, or do you want to fast forward to that meeting?
I want to help.
Try and build a cam?
I have 2 ideas. Either I can try and build that cam, or you can just record with your ham radio.
Okay.
Or you can go to the meeting, and then afterwards, I can bump into them. I don't know if they've seen me with you, but I can like try to
bonk
see
who
they are. Yeah, not bonk them, but just like run into them socially, not physically.
Oh, I like you running into them socially.
I'll hit them with the tractor.
Hit them with a tractor and be like, oh my, I'm so sorry.
You're real injured. I'll take you back to my abandoned semi-trailer and heal you right up.
It's not scary at all. I like that. I think that's more fun to see you be like run into someone socially and like charm them and be like the best Borge that you are.
I don't
Sean,
know
do
what
you
it'll
have
get
any?
us, but it might help.
I don't know either. I mean, none of us know. It's Tales from the Loop. Do any of us know what will happen? I'll probably still transmit from the ham radio, just so you guys will know if I'm like, help, I'm being kidnapped, kind of a thing. But
okay, here's what we can do. You talk to them
Mm.
and distract them. Theo runs up and steals a lock of hair, and then I will be in the background inventing DNA testing.
What are we doing? What is happening here?
He wants to identify him. Well, he might just tell me, and he might be just telling the truth.
We just have the meeting, and then it's 3 against 1.
We have the meeting. I was thinking you guys would hide, but you could also come with me.
Oh, Theo's definitely gonna hide.
Okay.
He's gonna be walking that perimeter, electric spooker at the ready,
Okay.
ready to
Got
spook.
it. We're on the same page here.
Should the need arise. Borge can do whatever he wants.
I'll just be in the background, keeping watch.
The bodyguard.
Keeping watch with the cornbread pan slung
Just
over
waving.
your shoulder.
You just wave with the cornbread pan. Hey, Abby.
You let me know. I'll come in.
I'm here for emotional support.
Who is this? This is my emotional support, Borge. Perfect. It's a plan.
Cool. Okay, so you go to the meeting place at the date specified. You show up.
I am in my spy costume, which consists of a trench coat and like whatever hat I could find, which is probably like my dad's old hat that I like have shoved over my face, like Carmen Sandiego style.
You're right. You look just like
the
Janet.
I have the comic book like under my arm, like a rolled up newspaper.
Got your briefcase.
Popping, yeah, briefcase full of Swedish fish. I just wanted to set the scene.
Yeah. Great. And you show up at the intersection. It's like a fairly rural road. It's not too far out of town, but there's not a ton of traffic in the area. And you show up and you don't see anybody at first. And then out of kind of a nearby hiding place, this man that you've seen before emerges out, wearing a similar trench coat.
Perfect.
And you end up seeing his face, and he looks like an older version of the person in the photograph that you found.
Mm-hmm. How old is old, out of curiosity?
I think like 18.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, yeah, he's not that old.
He's old to a 12-year-old, but not actually all that old.
Yeah.
Got it.
He's not a kid, but barely an adult. Yeah. And he
comes on some Swedish fish.
He comes out and he's like, I knew you would figure it out. You always have been a smart one.
Emmy's like, I'm glad you know that. But she's like, who are you? What is all of this about? I am tired. I'm tired of these games. Except I'm not, but I am.
He introduces himself. Do you have the initials that I told you written down somewhere? I think it was a J that his name started with.
I think it was a J.
Okay. So he introduces himself as Jared. And he says, well, Emmy, I've been waiting a long time to do this. I'm Jared, and I'm your older brother.
Oh, what?
Uh-huh.
Creeper.
And he's like, Jared.
You think you can just walk up in here and tell me you're my older brother?
I know I'm the coolest girl in town and you want me as your little sister. I get it. But I was not born yesterday. She's like, what makes you think that you're my older brother?
What makes, because I remember. You don't remember, which I understand. But I don't have much time.
I don't understand.
I don't have much time, and I needed to tell you that your friend's brother is also in danger of meeting the same fate as me. They take us, and then they turn us into, I don't know, experiments, I guess. But I mean, I have found a way out, but I can't stay very long.
Jared, this is all very cryptic, and you know this is my bread and butter, so Emmy's just like, I'm gonna need a show of good faith. How like, yeah, she's just like, I don't know what to do with you. She's like, okay, like, am I gonna be able to see you again? Are we always gonna have to meet in secret like this? Like, what's this whole thing about?
I mean,
why are you following me?
I've just been trying to get you this message. Why are you so aggressive?
Because that's who I am. You should have noticed.
You go, girl. Be more aggressive.
This is why he left home, Emmy. He couldn't put up with you anymore.
Show him who's boss. Like, turn it around on him.
She's like,
it's all
because that's what Jenna would do.
It's all the loop. They're working with NAAB to just get people for whatever they're doing, and that's what I mean. I don't even remember. I've been gone for a long time.
Yeah. I'll say you have, because I don't remember who you are.
Well, that's because they wiped your brain. But
I really don't like that. I really don't want that to be true, Jared. Jared. She's like, okay, I'm going to need you to eat this Swedish fish for me, so I know that you're, like, human and capable of enjoying.
He's like, he takes it, and he's like, okay. He eats it, and you're like, oh, this is good. I see why you eat them all the time.
Okay, see, that was the test. We are related. She's like, no one in our family can withstand red food coloring.
It's their one weakness. Color red, okay. The taste of red.
Emmy's like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Like, I got the message. I'm gonna think about it. I see that you're in hiding. Do you want to be friends? What's your angle here?
Like
besides warning Borje about his brother.
Why do you think it's Borje?
Sean don't got no brother.
You didn't either.
Fair point.
You've got a mom who's getting her mind wiped at wherever she's going for therapy, so
I guess, yeah, what are you guys thinking as you're hearing this? I want to know what's the reaction.
I don't know.
I'm like, here, have another Swedish
Theo's
fish.
Close enough to hear?
Do you have your ham radio?
I have a ham radio. I put the transmit button on the ham radio. You can hear.
Imagine we're
unless
listening.
You didn't bring
you
it.
You have a newspaper you're looking over, and I have a cornbread pan that I'm looking over.
What is Theo thinking? I think Theo's thinking like, okay, time to break into the loop and ask my parents about this. But he's not. Does Jared look cool?
Yeah, he looks cool.
Okay, then Theo's on board. Theo's like, he's too cool to be lying. He's 18.
He's got
been
a
held
trench
captive
coat.
by the loop. Like he's the real deal.
He's got a cool backstory.
And this is just an opportunity to further mess with the loop. So Theo's on board 100%.
It's true.
Theo believes.
I feel like Emmy's gonna be like, well, can we meet again? Like, Is this a one-time meeting? Jared.
Jared. He says, yeah, if I find any more information, I'll get into contact with you and set up another time. But I can't leave that often. They'll notice.
Where are you?
Down. I mean, next.
Down
by the gravitron.
That fucking gravitron. Emmy's like, okay. I think she like gives him a code that she's like, if you can't find me, leave this code at the coffee shop or wherever you are, and I'll know that it was you and you were there, and I'll come find you.
Sure. He agrees to that, and he gives you a similar code, and he says same thing.
Okay, cool. Dude. And then Emmy's like, if I had to pick an older brother with a secret backstory that I could rescue from an underground gravitron, it would be you.
That is good to hear. I'm glad that you are as sharp as I heard.
Emmy's just like, don't you forget it. So you better be telling the truth.
He kind of checks his watch and he's like, okay, well, I have to go now, but I'm glad that you figured out my code and were able to meet me here. It's pretty important. Okay. And he starts like back around the tree that
walking
he came
backwards.
From. Yeah, he's skipping backwards.
Love it. I knew we were related. Okay.
Can I flashback?
Sure.
I want to have created a small tracking device. Pretty rudimentary.
This isn't Blades in the Dark.
Was it There's in no the Swedish fish?
Ooh, no. I was just gonna see, and then like maybe Theo can like put it in his pocket or something sneakily.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Follow him.
How
With
does this
GPS?
tracking? Yeah, how does this tracking device work?
Yeah, it's not like actual tracking. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch and something, and it's just like on the Etch-a-Sketch, it's like a little. What is that little radar where like circles and beeps?
Radar,
a submarine, yeah.
It'll lead you in
Sonar.
the direction. That's it. It doesn't tell you anything other than the direction, and it only has probably like a mile radius.
Sure. Yeah.
Tinker that.
I think you need to roll program and then tinker.
Ooh.
Okay. Sure, program and then tinker.
You can do it.
Nice.
Whoa! 2 successes. Do you get extra stuff with that?
Who knows?
Who knows?
If I'm creating with program,
yeah,
yes. But if I needed to program in order to tinker, I don't think so.
Okay. You can have a +1 to your tinker roll.
Oh, perfect. I think I'll need it.
Seeing Lena's work with a synthesizer really inspired you.
Mm-hmm. I did need it.
Good job. So you have a +1 tracker.
+1 tracker.
+1 Jared tracker.
+1 Jared tracker.
And then Theo needs to plan
Jared.
I was like, yeah, do I need to roll?
Yes.
It would have been cool if it was the Swedish fish, but I don't
it would have been. It would have been two. It would have been
for
two.
His digestive tract, first of all. Second of all, gone quickly.
Swallow this one whole.
And
don't chew, please. Nanobots.
Oh, not good. Do not like. Okay, let me sneak. 2 successes.
Yeah, so you plant that easy. So now that you've made this, what you do notice, so Jared kind of goes back into like where he was hiding before. Maybe there was like a little shed on the side of the road that he was hiding out in. he goes back in there, and your tracking device is like pinging that shed, and then it just stops.
Okay, that was some great rolls, guys.
Good job, guys. Completely useless.
No, that's useful information.
I
Let
think
me
that
tell
is
you.
useful information. Does that mean he's fake? Does it mean it disrupts tech?
He's a ghost.
He walked into the shed, and now he's in the past.
I know.
Was he teleported? Did he like take a super shoot down?
He went
into
to the Cretaceous period.
Why don't we just go into the shed and find out?
Get in that shed.
We bam open the door.
Follow the strange man.
Yeah.
The shed.
You open up that door, and the shed is full of a bunch of different tools, but it's empty.
There's no like little hatch going down.
Investigate that.
I'm gonna investigate that.
Okay,
I'm gonna investigate
it.
I'm gonna watch them investigate that.
with my magnifying glass. Ho 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 ho. 1 success.
You get cues?
Yes, you get specific questions.
Oh, I do. Sorry.
What is hidden here? Where is it? Let me ask for you.
What is hidden here, Abby?
Nothing is hidden here.
Oh, great.
Oh no, even worse.
What has happened here?
Ooh.
Ha-ha!
Yeah, I like it.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Is it illegal?
I feel like that's the most useless question.
I know, that's such a dumb question. Is it
Everything's
illegal?
illegal.
Pretty easy to
The
tell if these
Cretaceous
things are
period.
illegal or not, and usually they are.
Also, like, who has a rule about the Cretaceous period? No one.
A law. Do not create portals to the Cretaceous period. Any other is fine.
Yeah, so you pull out your magnifying glass and you're looking around in the shed. You're just like, there's gotta be something.
Yeah,
and
gotta
you
be
look
some
down
sort of clue
on the floor, and there's like some snow that's blown in under the shed door. And some of the snow, you can see the footprints in the snow, both yours and his. And where his footprints seem to stop, there's like kind of a rough circle around the footprints that the snow is lighter.
Aliens abducted your brother.
Amory will be so pleased.
I believe it.
So is it a circle around each foot, or is it a circle around both feet?
Both feet. The whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So it really does look like he was beamed up, Scotty. Great.
When you say
I
lighter,
do not like this.
Less snow, or the snow is whiter?
There's less snow.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yes.
I have no idea what to do with that. Can I roll comprehend to see if I understand what that means?
Yeah, I think it'll be difficulty 2.
Is it worth it?
Probably. See if you can get Borje to lead you. Got good lead.
How would I lead?
I don't know.
I feel like I get hangry. I'm just like, ah!
I can think of something. Abby.
Does it leave crop circle designs?
No, I was going to say, Borje starts listing off all of the implausible things that he's thinking, and it might jog an idea in your brain.
Uh-huh.
Not any one idea, but
just the
a
pattern
plethora of many of his ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it. I'm just like, oh, it's the usual Borje talk, and then for some reason that soothes me into being like, oh.
Yes. It
I like
starts
it.
off with aliens, and then it is angry townspeople have kidnapped him. And then it's your brother's a ghost. And then it's a ghost is your brother pretending to be your brother. It's not even the ghost of your brother. And then it's your sister in disguise. Then it's Aunt Maggie.
What about a dinosaur? It's definitely
the Velociraptors back for revenge.
It's all the Velociraptors in one trench coat. Then it's the
Like
mole people abducted him underground.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, that happened in episode 5 of Janet. That's not how mole people operate.
Mole people. I didn't say mole.
Then it's Theo. We haven't seen Theo and him in the same spot. 2.
Nice. So you get plus 4.
4 dice.
4 dice. Okay. All right. So I just listen and I nod and I'm
oh, good job. Does comprehend have questions?
No. I think I just understand. Yeah.
So you know the Gravitron has some really whack powers that can be harnessed. Based on the different for true. Based on the different mysteries that you've done.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that the loop was experimenting on these people that they're taking. So maybe they're making like super people. That's the conclusion you come to.
He can fly. He can teleport.
X-Men. My brother's an X-Men. He can turn into a ball.
He can turn into air, gases.
Okay.
He can meld with the earth.
I feel like I'm like, okay, guys, we're dealing with super people.
He's turned into snow.
Turned into snow. He is the snow. He is that one with the winter landscape.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Well, that sucks. Emmy, good luck with that quest.
No, but we have to watch out for Olaf. Unless you have a brother we don't know about. Theo.
Olaf from becoming a super person?
We're gonna prevent him from getting abducted and your entire family's mind from being wiped.
Remember the mind wiping?
And him turned into a human experiment.
Ooh, maybe my mom will forget about Aunt Maggie and we could kick out the stranger in our home.
You won't care about the stranger in your home because you won't remember who she is.
Losing your baby brother.
Anyway, regardless, your house needs a little more security. Because we're worried about you, Borje. They might take you.
What if they met your friend Olaf's brother? That's me!
Exactly. Emmy's just like letting him think that because... Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
And so we learn about my
and we'll do something. I can go ask my parents about what was it? The weird organization they're working with, NAACP?
Yeah. No, that's not it.
Yes, that's it. NAACP is abducting Swedish children.
The only initials I have written down are Aaron, and that's not
it's not NAAB.
NAAB. I was close.
You were close.
You were one letter off. Nab. They nab people.
They
That's
nab
how we'll
children.
remember.
Wow.
They nab
That was an easy association. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we need to go to home base or talk to your family.
Yeah, you do that. I think I want to borrow Emmy after you're done.
Okay.
I guess you can participate too, but I need Emmy. She's the integral piece, actually.
Oh God.
Okay.
It's the hat.
I will come home and bother my parents about Nab.
Yep.
and I'll say
Emmy wants a job there.
Borje's mom has been visiting. Isn't the hospital run by NAB?
Mm-hmm. Boy,
Yeah, been visiting the NAB hospital. But I don't think they're doing a very good job, and I know they're associated with the Loop, and I'm just like, do you guys like work with them?
You should tell them that you want to be a doctor.
like
I've decided I want to be a
trash
NAB
compactor score.
doctor. Is that a betrayal, or is that, or are you in cahoots with them? Do
Yeah.
you like them? Do you not like them?
Roll
What do they do?
charm.
Charm? I would
Yeah.
love to roll charm. I would love to re-roll charm.
Hey, good job. Yeah, so you start talking to your parents and they seem off-put and they don't really want to answer your questions, but you keep at it.
Because they know about the secret experiments.
And you keep at it and they're like, well, yeah, we do work with NAB. We have a few, we provide them with materials and they provide us with materials, and it's kind of just a professional relationship. They're not nothing. I don't know. They're fine. Your friend's mom, she must be really sick if she's going to NAB.
Yeah, she's not doing so good. You should try and help her.
I'm sure they'll get her back feeling okay in no time.
I don't know. They haven't done very good so far.
It can take a while, Theo, to fix people.
To fix people? Parents? To fix people? Okay. Well, I'm leaving. Triggered by that.
No, turn it around on them.
I'll fix you!
Your meatloaf sucked! Read the recipe!
I'll show you how to fix people. Alright, I leave.
Okay, perfect.
That was not helpful, parents. Anyways, NAB sketch, break in, destroy.
Break in, destroy.
I'm filled with rage.
Sum total of and save your new hero, Jared.
And save my new cool hero, Jared, who apparently also has superpowers, so that's even better. Oh, man.
It's like Smallville, but scarier.
Okay.
Borje, what are we doing?
Okay, so while Theo runs home to talk,
Yeah.
Borje is like, Emma, that guy, he said, was talking about my brother, and I don't know, when my mom, she's going to that hospital, and her mind's not doing so good. What if they're wiping her mind? Emmy, you're the smartest person I know. I need you to go, and I need you to look and see if her mind's been wiped, okay? It's real important to me.
Borje, I would love to see if your mom's mind has been wiped. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm just saying your mind's been wiped. Maybe you will have a.
We're not going to talk about it. We're gonna. And if you talk about it again, I'll wipe your mind, Borje.
Okay, I won't talk about your weird mind.
Every time.
You have a weird mind in this game. A weird
body
in the other game.
My weird mind. Emmy's just like grumbling and eating Swedish fish. Okay, we go to your house. Are we doing this right now? Or just like for later?
I don't know. How smart is Emmy?
I'm insulted by this question.
I mean, we
Very
could use
smart.
Theo could break into the hospital and take like the little mind
EMG thing.
ECG.
Yeah, that's what it is.
EG.
Mm-hmm. The little skull cap with all the electrodes connected to it.
And you plug into the computer and it does a bunch of lines. I don't know. Can Emmy interpret that? Is that in her encyclopedia?
I can read up on it and then I can interpret it. That's not going to tell us about memory loss, though. I would need an MRI.
Ooh, okay, Theo, go steal an MRI.
No, I think we need to be doctors again. I think we need to have a trash compactor infiltrate the hospital.
I love it. Okay, we'll talk to my mom, and then we'll drug her, knock her unconscious, and then we'll take her to the hospital.
Wheel her to the hospital.
I love this.
And then we infiltrate the doctors from within.
Correct.
Okay, great.
This is becoming a Blades in the Dark heist.
We're gonna switch systems now.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I guess we'll stroll up to my house.
Yep.
And I'll...
Are you gonna beat your mom over the head with a cast
we're gonna
axe?
talk to her. I'll tell Aunt Maggie that they're... I'll get Aunt Maggie out of the house. I'll tell her that I just saw the... It's like an ice cream truck, but for beer, and they were driving down the road.
The beer truck.
The beer truck. Running down the road.
She grabs her
Swedish beer truck.
She grabs her
growler.
Grabs her growler, grabs her keys, and hits the road.
Okay, that was easy.
She like literally drops Olaf like to the ground.
Catch Olaf before he hits the ground.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I think she takes Olaf with her. Unless you don't want her to.
We'll allow it.
Okay.
How's my mom doing? Is she in bed sick or is she up?
No, she's up doing things.
Okay. I'll be like, Ma, I have a conversation. I'm gonna need you to come sit down in the living room.
A conversation about what, Borge? If it's about Aunt Maggie again, I talked to her this morning, and she said that she's not going to be here for very much longer.
It's not about him. It's something more important.
Okay. She goes and sits down.
Okay, she sits down, and then I say, Ma, this is Emmy.
Oh, hey!
Like, yeah, we've met, I think.
So we're doing a school project.
We're doing it's a real important project, man. I gotta pass. And it's helping me. It's on
hospitals.
Asimology.
Asimology? You want to run that by me again?
She's like,
psychic mimes.
Psychic mimes. Wow.
Psychic mimes.
Anyway, she's gonna ask you some questions.
Okay,
I'm just asking.
I need to call your teachers, Boris. They have given you so much homework over the winter break. I just think a kid should be allowed to be a kid.
Wait, I think this is the first assignment I've told her about. I didn't tell her we were doing science in the woods.
I mean, I assume that Emmy makes you study all the time too.
Oh.
No, it's fun. Don't worry.
It's fun.
I love.
And then Emmy hits Theo to be like, Theo, and then Theo goes, "It's fun." I like hit him to agree with me.
Okay, he goes, "Yeah, so much fun."
So
where
much
did you
fun.
come from?
I didn't know where I was in this.
He wasn't there. You're right. He's not there. I give a testimonial from Theo saying how much fun science is.
That's even better.
You've recorded a testimonial down. I put my signature on a piece of paper.
Listen to this. Don't worry.
That's just two very obviously spliced together. It's fun.
I love science. And I just basically, I'm like, don't worry, it's going to be really quick. It's really fast. It's a really quick science project. Don't worry. I just have a quick little survey I'm going to ask you. And if you could answer as honestly as possible, that would be great.
Okay.
Because it's for science.
It's for,
education.
Yep.
So do your best. Okay?
Okay.
How often do you go to the hospital?
I don't go to the hospital.
Where do you go?
Shopping.
You go shopping. Got it. Okay. How do you feel?
Many times have your mind been wiped.
How do you feel when you get back from shopping?
A little groggy. It makes me tired.
What do you usually get while shopping?
Oh, we don't have very much money here, so I usually just window shop.
Okay. Who do you go shopping with?
Oh, this nice man.
What's he look like?
He's handsome.
Ooh. Is he a doctor?
I think he is a doctor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I might need to talk to him about our science project. What's his name?
Oh, what is his name?
Jared. Is it Jared?
No.
Oh, I don't remember what his name is, but he's really nice, and I've seen him, and I want to ask him out on a date so bad.
Borje was like, Mom. And I'm like, okay. So, I know you're not always feeling your best, but lately, how have you been feeling?
A lot better.
A lot better?
Yeah. What's
changed?
Well, shopping really exhausts me, but I haven't been shopping recently, and I think I need to go again.
Yeah? When would you go if you were to go shopping?
I think I have a shopping appointment this week, actually.
A shopping appointment?
Yeah.
With the man?
Yeah.
With the cute man who you're going to ask out on a date?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get that doctor money.
Where do you go shopping?
Where do I go? In town? Yeah.
Everywhere in town? Where do you go first? You have to meet this handsome doctor somewhere. You just don't run into him.
No. We do.
Okay. All right. She's like, okay. She's like, do you know what you guys talk about?
What we talk about?
Why do you like him?
He's nice. He helps me.
What do you talk about? He helps you with what?
Helps me with shopping.
But you're window shopping. How do
when
you
I get
help window shopping?
When I get tired, he puts me in this nice chair and he makes me feel better.
You ever go hat shopping with this guy? Ever buy hats? Have you tried hats?
Hats?
Maybe like hats with wires attached to a computer.
Oh, that sounds silly.
Emmy looks at Borje and she's like, we're having girl talk. And she's like, so you sit in the chair and you feel nice. Do you go to the spa?
Yeah, the spa. It might be a spa.
There's
like this nice light.
A nice light, very soothing.
Yeah.
You feel better after the light.
Yes.
Got it. Does the spa ever leave any weird marks on your body?
No, sometimes the spa gives me a bracelet.
Yeah, I think I've seen you with that bracelet before.
It's not very pretty.
No, but, I guess the spa is always worth it. Emmy is like, okay. She's like,
is that all your
questions?
Can I
go with you next time you go shopping?
Oh, you don't want a third wheel.
I mean, I am very discreet. I don't know if Borje has told you, but
okay, sure.
Plus, you don't know. Plus,
we can have a girls' date.
You need to know his name.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think I know his name. I think.
Okay, I'll go with you next time, and I'll make sure you get that date because he sounds real great.
He is real great.
Yeah. When are you going shopping next?
In 2 days.
2 days? What time?
In the morning.
Okay. I'll meet you right here. And we're going to go.
Okay.
And you're going to pick out your best outfit.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, great. Thank you for the science. And this has been really...
Aren't school projects fun?
I'm really excited.
Thank you for the science, Ma.
Like, no problem. That's a weird project you're on, but I guess
I know those teachers, so weird.
Schools are teaching all kinds of weird things these days.
I know. Next thing you know, we'll be learning about the Cretaceous period. She's like, okay.
I don't know what that is.
Bye. She runs over to the secret hideout.
Cool.
In the backyard. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll follow her out.
And I'm like, well, Borje, something weird is definitely going on.
I just think it's real nice. I remember how it happened for my mom. She was that nice man. Oh, he got a doctor, man. Oh, he a doctor.
And me.
Oh, he a doctor.
He a doctor. He looks so good in his white coat. Emmy's just like, yeah, I'm sure he's lovely as he's wiping her mind, Borje.
No!
That light, I'm sure it's got something to do with that light and that nice chair, and that spa is not a spa.
You're so smart, Emmy. Well, we put sunglasses on her before she goes shopping, then she can't see the light.
We should put sunglasses on her. They definitely won't take those off. She's like, no, I'm gonna go with your mom, and then once the doctor shows up, I'll pretend to leave, but I'll secretly follow your mom.
You're gonna secretly follow someone?
Theo's gonna
We'll have
secretly
our
follow
good
your mom.
friend Theo follow my mom on her date. Okay.
Theo strolls up, and we're like, Theo will follow your mom on her date with the doctor.
I mean, I don't have to be involved.
You don't have to be involved. It's true.
We should take a break.
Yeah, we can take a break. You guys can just figure out a plan. We'll be
figure
back.
out our engagement role.
What gather information do we need to do?
We're back. And ready to rumble.
Rumble!
Ready to investigate a hospital.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so we can, flash forward a couple days, and you can meet up with Borje's mom. I don't think she has a name, so she's just Borje's mom.
It's Ma.
Yeah, I
Ma.
mean, that's like accurate. Parents don't have.
Yeah, it is
names.
true.
Mom Borje. Borje mom.
Mrs. Borje.
Hello, Mrs. Borje mom.
And
Mrs.
she's
Borje's
like
mom.
putting on her nicest clothing.
Okay.
And like a nice scarf that she's made. And she's like ready to go out, and you show up, and she's like, "Are you ready? Gonna go shopping?"
Yes, and I'm like, I brought my good clothes, and you like see Emmy with like her hair up and like 2 pigtails, and like a dress with like pants underneath. She's and a little like shoulder bag that she definitely stole from her mom.
Yeah.
That like her mom
She's very
doesn't use.
grown up.
It's like a summer bag that she's wearing in the winter. So she's looking good and ready for this girls trip.
Yeah. And she gets in. I think, does she have a car? She must have a car. She gets in her car, and she lets you get in the car with her. She's like, "All right, we're gonna go meet that guy, and then he'll take us shopping."
Great.
Okay. And
then she like Emmy just like casually like sticks out her hand out of the window and like gives a secret hand sign.
I'll be at home with Olaf and a ham radio.
Shotgun.
It looked like a shotgun move too to me. I was like, a shotgun. Perfect.
Yeah, and she drives down a road into town, and you see another like black car with tinted windows pulled off on the side of the road, and she pulls off behind it.
Right. Not sketchy at all.
And gets out of the car, and you see a man in a white coat. Yeah, get out of the car in front. And
so we're just in the middle of the woods somewhere, pulling out behind a car in the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she gets out, and she goes, and
does
shakes.
she seem to know? Is she like aware of her surroundings at this point? Is she like, and there's Emmy, or she's just like in hypnotic state?
More the latter. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
She gets out of the car, and she like shakes his hand, and he like puts a hand on her shoulder and like walks her over to the other side of the car. Are you getting out of the car, or are you staying in the car?
What kind of car is it?
Your car? The car you're in?
Their car.
Their car.
And also, could Theo be in the back seat laying across?
That's what I was thinking.
And Theo can just like pop up and drive the car and follow them.
Yeah, they're in like a I want to say a police car, but it's like the old style police cars. But it's black instead of a police car, and it's got the dark windows.
Okay. If Theo doesn't want to do that, I can also try and sneak into the car and like hitch a ride. I just like hold on to the back.
Theo's more than happy to drive a car.
Okay, yeah, I think they start up, and like I don't say anything when she doesn't introduce me. I think I do try to like see the doctor's face. Can I see the doctor's face at all?
Yeah, you can see his face. You don't. Okay. You don't recognize him.
Okay, but I could recognize him in the future.
Yeah.
And then I go, Theo. It's time.
Theo like, what? Sorry, what?
Girls trip is over.
He like presses down that gas pedal.
You like, scramble into the front seat. Yeah, so you're gonna attempt to follow this car.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think
Heck yes.
Tinker is used to drive, I'm pretty sure, so you can roll Tinker.
No one told me that. Sure. Yeah, let's roll Tinker. Whatever.
Oh, you only have 3 dice.
I literally just changed my pride. Sure, let's re-roll that. Who cares? Whatever.
Hey!
Nice.
And you're trying to inconspicuously follow them, I assume?
I guess. Yes.
Okay.
If
Can you
that's an
roll
option.
sneak as well?
I would love to roll sneak. What? Okay, I'll check my last luck for this. This better be worth it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
My god. Okay. Can I take a condition and roll again?
No, I don't think you can.
Didn't think so, yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Okay, I'll have you mark scared for reasons to be explained in a second.
That's great. I'm already scared.
So you successfully drive this car and you follow this car that has Borje's mom to the NAAB hospital that you broke into before with that lady that Borje knew.
Perfect.
And they pull into the hospital parking lot and they park up and you see them get out of the car and start walking into the hospital.
I feel like Emmy Mission Impossible style just like goes up to the hospital, grabs like an empty wheelchair, and then goes back to the car and puts Theo in it and like begins to wheel him around.
Okay. As you go up to grab a wheelchair, you see there's a couple people stationed outside the hospital. And as you walk by them casually, one of them grabs you and starts taking you inside.
Taking me inside, not preventing me from going inside.
No.
Great.
Does Theo see this?
Yeah.
Theo does not like this.
Emmy's just gonna let them take her because she's
Don't
like,
you know you're helping me? I wanted to be inside.
She's like, yeah, take me to your leader. Do it,
man. Theo is already gonna try and he's like starting to look for other entrances and ways in so he can try and follow after her.
Okay. As you start looking for other entrances, the hospital entrance is the only one that's not. I feel like everything else is like badge access.
And they got windows?
Not on the first floor. It's a secure hospital.
I'm willing to scale a wall.
Yeah, you could scale a wall. As you look around too, you notice there's more of these people like walking around the parking lot on high alert.
What a bunch of creeps. Okay.
This has never stopped our favorite trash compactor.
I know, it never has and it never will. I will go try and sneak my way through a window and into this building.
Go for
however
it.
We want to do that.
Just roll sneak and it'll be difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2. Can I use my homemade lockpicks as a bonus to get through that window?
Sure.
Can I also check my pride for one more success? Or no, that only gives you just one success.
That gives you one success.
Ooh, should I re-roll?
No.
Do you have a reroll? You have one left?
No, I can take a condition.
Oh, taking a condition, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
I'm upset by this whole situation.
Yep.
For obvious reasons. Okay, so it should be...
What would Jared do?
9 rolls. That was not right at all. Well, I'm not going to get this, guys. Hey! That sucked.
Yikes.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. You sneak through the parking lot, and you're about to try to scale this building and sneak through a window. When you feel like a electric shock kind of go through your body as you're hit by a taser.
Only I'm allowed to electric shock things.
And you are captured.
I would like to resist this consequence.
This is child abuse. Okay.
This is character development, Sean.
Meanwhile,
my character's developing. I don't know about yours.
I'm at home.
Meanwhile, Emmy still has left her ham radio on, so Borje can hear everything.
Okay.
And I'm letting these creepers take me to their leader. For now.
Sure. Roll sneak just to hide it on your person, because it's pretty big.
I wore a lot of clothes.
She has a summer bag.
And I have my summer bag. I feel like I'm just like walking like I'm in high heels and I'm not actually. Sneak.
Yeah.
I believe in this. It's gonna happen.
Okay, good. So yeah, the ham radio is transmitting in your bag. Mm-hmm. And these people are taking you, and they have like grabbed you by your arms, and they like take you into the hospital, past the desk, and down a couple corridors.
Okay.
And yeah,
I can give a success to another kid. Can that be? Is that only for another sneak roll? If I get more than one success,
yeah,
I can find something unexpected or more of what I was looking for.
What do you want? Is more of what you were looking for, or something unexpected?
More of what I was looking for. That's what I want.
Okay, great. Sure. So they take you down a corridor and then up the elevator and turn into a room and put you in a room, and you recognize the doctor in this room, and then Borge's mom is sitting in this chair. And they're discussing, and this guy drops you off in here, and he's like, I found this one trying to sneak around. I think she's a prior patient, so she'll just need reset.
Wonderful. Everything Emmy hates about everything happening. Emmy's like, interesting. Great. I feel like, can I look at the tech and calculate what it is?
Sure. Yeah.
I think calculate is what I want to do. Let me just check. Okay. Yes. So, in the like time that his mystery doctor is talking with Borge's mom and waiting to deal with me, I covertly scan all the tech and see what I can see. No successes. I'm gonna try that again. A redo. Aigo. Can I?
We're not
try
doing
one
so
more?
great. This is a
No.
bad plan.
It was a great plan.
Not going great.
It's fine. I mean, we'll just be reset.
Terror.
All our notes are gone.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mark's scared.
Yeah, I guess I'm scared.
Can
I'm scared? Scared.
Having heard all of this on the ham radio, move to the hospital.
Yes.
In Aunt Maggie's
car.
My own tractor.
Oh, in your tractor. I mean, I think it'll take some time if you're at the house.
Can't you contact that lady immediately though? Didn't you charm the lady who works there?
Is that Olga? Is her name?
I did.
Right?
Her name is Olga. I don't remember what I picked. I mean, I could call her, but I also don't want to be there.
It'll just take some time to get there, and I don't think you... I mean, you don't know how long the procedure is, so you could try.
Yeah, I mean, I want to just sit at home.
Yeah, okay.
Smooth.
Yeah, with your tractor.
With my whole ass tractor.
Okay.
Jeez, we are doing real well.
Do you hop on your tractor?
Just move that tractor through one of the walls.
It can off-road.
Yeah, it can off-road.
I'm taking,
as the crow flies. Just
going through trees and through buildings as you see fit.
Are you taking Olaf with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The alternative is leave him with Maggie. And that ain't happening.
Okay. Yep, sure. So you hop on your tractor.
We got a 14-year-old boy, a newly born infant, and a tractor.
I have installed a car seat on the tractor. I put Olaf in it.
Cute. Got a little side seat. And you head off towards the hospital. Theo, you're also being taken indoors, and they're not tasering you anymore. They have grabbed you.
I guess I'm upset. It's like, would Theo be cussing up a storm and causing a ruckus? But I don't think so right now. He's like very thrown off his game. How many people is it?
Just one.
Just one person has me at the moment? Okay, Theo will be like, where are you taking me? Get your hands off me, creep.
He doesn't say anything. He just keeps walking.
How many people are near us?
And you see like a nurse walk by, and there's, different patient rooms that are being entered and exited occasionally, but there's not a ton of people.
Start screaming that you're being taken by a man you don't know who's not your parent.
Yeah, that, or I could try and force. I have a -2 to all rolls, though.
Get on the ham radio. I'll lead you on the radio.
I'm scared and upset. Oh, I think Theo would try and get away from this.
Sure, yeah, you can roll
creeper.
Force to escape.
Oh, nice. And I think I mentioned that Theo has these like steel-toed boots, like he wears like heavy-duty workman boots. So like this guy doesn't answer. Theo starts like, okay, like not happy with this at all, and then he just takes like his foot and slams it as hard as he can into the other guy's foot, and then starts like kicking his shins real fast, then just breaks for a run.
Sure. It catches him off guard just enough that you can wriggle out of his grasp and take off. And he's like cursing in the hallway. But you have the jump on him. So where do you want to go? Are you just leaving?
Flashback to Emmy leaving a secret trail of where she went.
Swedish fish.
Yeah, flashback to Sugar. Just.
Oh gosh, is he just leaving? I think so. I think he's gonna try and I think he wants to maybe regroup with Borje to try and do something. Also, I need Borje to heal me.
Okay.
And so I think I'm gonna make a break for it. Like, tear down the hallways, go find the nearest stairs since I know it'll lead back up to windows.
Yep.
And
exit through a window. Okay, sure.
Exit.
Easy enough. You escape the hospital and you can see people like on the ground still looking for you, but you're currently hiding and waiting for Borje.
I hear the noise of a tractor in this.
You know he's
the rumble of a tractor on a mission.
You look off, there's a field with the tractor just coming straight to you. No regard for path.
No one expects the Swedish tractor.
All right, and then you all hear on the radio what's happening in Emmy's room. And Emmy, you're put in a chair similar.
I feel like Emmy just decides that if she's gonna be reset, which she hates, but she's like, I will narrate everything that's happening to me so that Theo and Borje will hear everything that happens and they can tell me what happened so that I don't have to remember it. So I feel like she's just like, oh, you're putting me in a chair, huh? Oh, this light is really bright. Oh, God, you're such a handsome blonde man. Looks like your last name begins with
Tell
S.
him. Be like, at least if you're going to wipe my memory, tell me what you're going to do to me because I'm going to forget anyway.
Yeah, I need a monologue. I need an evil doctor.
Give me your evil monologue.
At least give me some closure before you wipe my memory, man. Yeah. So I think that's the plan.
Okay.
She's not gonna necessarily, if it looks like she's here all alone with Borje's mom, she's not gonna fight because she ain't scared of anything. She's gonna go through it and just like get as much information out of him as possible.
Yeah. So I think that he has this light that's like on a little like swivel track kind of deal. And he's like takes it over to Borje's mom. And he's like, all right, I mean, I know you've been through this a couple of times, but I'm just going to need you to like look right here in the center of the light and then it'll all be over soon. And he like takes the light over there, starts to boot it up. You hear it like charging up, I guess. Like there's like a electric buzzing sound. And right before it flashes, Borje's mom like looks like wide-eyed at it and is like, no, not my baby, and then it flashes and then she becomes quiet.
Wonderful.
And then he's like, all right, your turn, and he like tracks it down to your chair.
Also, I feel like I'm taking notes in my encyclopedia.
Okay, you'll have to do something to do that effectively.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could roll.
Would that be sneak?
Sneak or move, either.
They're the same for me.
Okay.
Are you strapped into a chair or are you just sitting in it?
I think I'm just sitting in this room. Like, I've been very cooperative.
Yeah, you have. Okay. There are chair straps, but he has not strapped you down.
He hasn't even talked to me at all. He's just I'm like, this is a very interesting spa, mister. Care to tell me more about what's going on here? Okay, and I'll use my encyclopedia +2.
All right.
Sure. Yeah. I could re-roll, but what's the point?
You don't want to re-roll?
I could re-roll. I'll re-roll. I still have one. Okay. Digging deep into all of my Janet knowledge, I summon the spirit of covert ciphering. And right when he's adjusting the light, I jot down some notes. It's going to be great. Damn it!
So he's adjusting the light, and you're trying to take notes on like what's happening and all of this. And he sees this, and he's like, "Oh, you're trying to be sneaky, are you?" And he comes and he takes your encyclopedia, sets it down on the desk behind him, and then continues moving the light and booting it up.
I really don't like this guy. Get your hands off my encyclopedia!
Have you found me, Theo?
Yeah, I think you can have met up at this point.
Okay, hearing this horrible thing that's happening to our friend, I have an idea. I take the tractor to the nearest and single electric pole feeding the hospital, and then I just pull it down. And the hospital loses power for like 15 seconds. Giving Emmy a chance to run out the door and run away.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Sounds good to me. Theo's not doing much of anything right now.
Is that doable, Abby?
Yeah. You can force with your tractor.
Oh,
so the backup generator pops back on.
Yep. Can I just check my pride I just want to help Amy?
Yeah.
She's a person.
Yeah, you can do that. You can roll first if you don't want to.
Most days I'm a person.
Most days you are a person. Yeah, sure. You said move?
Yeah.
Or force?
Force. With the tractor bonus.
Got it.
Whoa!
Well,
Whale.
Effective.
I avoid any collateral damage. Nobody dies in the hospital from this lack of power.
Perfect.
I don't need to roll. No, that one's silly.
For this trouble
exact same situation.
Yeah, for knocking over a pole again. A power line. Your opponent is knocked unconscious.
I don't know how that would happen.
The light flashes and
impress,
gets
frighten,
him.
or humiliate could be good.
Can I just give a success to Emmy on her roll to get out?
Sure.
If she has to roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So, you still have your ham radio, so I'll, as I'm pulling down the power line, right as I see the lights go out, I'll say like, Emmy, get out of there! Janet, get out of there.
They know her name already.
Grab my encyclopedia and run.
Okay, yeah, you have to roll move. And Borje is giving you a success. If you get another success, you can grab the encyclopedia. Otherwise, you won't have enough time to.
Oh my good lord.
Not her encyclopedia.
Not my encyclopedia!
We'll have to do a whole nother mission just to get that back.
I know.
She's like, I can't have it. Just wipe my memory. I'm done here.
So if I roll the second move, it's just to see if I can get them encyclopedia. It doesn't mess up me getting out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just roll it to see. Spirit of Janet compels me. Gotta try and get my encyclopedia because I can't let this creeper have it.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah, so you are quick enough. You get out of the chair. You grab the encyclopedia. You run by Borje's mom, who looks like she's kind of like in like in a daze almost. And you get the heck out of Dodge. And you probably escape through another window, I would imagine. And you can, as you peer through this window, you see a telephone pole slowly falling down and a tractor pulling it.
With a small child on the tractor as well.
Yes, I swan dive into tractor and we leave and never come back to this scary house.
We ride off on our all-terrain vehicle.
There you go.
Tales from the
Mission unsuccessful, boys. Horrifying.
Not true. We learned much, but did we accomplish anything?
No.
Oh, so scary. Okay, yeah, I feel like we gotta go recover.
Maybe let's just lay low for a couple months. Let the whole thing blow over.
Pretend like we're actually doing schoolwork, because we actually are doing schoolwork. And your mom doesn't have any more appointments.
People trying to abduct me, so I think I'm not gonna hang out with you anymore.
And this is how our friendship ends.
But what about my super cool brother that you just found out I had? Huh?
He's leaving us for him.
No help for this situation. He actually actively made things worse by putting us on this path.
Jared.
He's lost cool points.
Yeah, I feel like we're
swooping in like a superhero
we're too
to save
scared, and we wait until the spring for this whole thing to blow over. We just have dealt with the Cretaceous period, which is the fact that my life is a lie in many ways. The fact that Borje's mom thinks she's dating someone who's actually wiping her brain.
Yeah.
And Olaf may or may not be taken. Theo, on the other hand, has had a great
Theo's doing
run.
just great.
Yeah. Theo, I don't know what you have to complain about.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks.
You don't have to go to the stupid school for stupid people.
Ooh, maybe wheel your parents there, wipe their memories of ever wanting to send you to the stupid school for stupid people.
That is a good point. I'll consider that next time we make a visit. We plan an appointment.
Or they'll forget that you're their child, and then you can just move out.
Perfect. Even better.
Even better.
Classic.
Oh my word.
All right. Yeah, we have time to start this one. Okay, so you wait until spring. School starts up again. You're back in the groove of studying and hanging out with Emmy and having her teach you after school. And during recess in the schoolyard, you hear some people, some kids whispering about some news that they saw on TV, and they're like, my parents were watching TV yesterday, and they said on the news that there was a prisoner that escaped from jail, and his body's in a creek, but they haven't gotten it yet.
Shh. Bodies, we're used to that. But Emmy being the nosy person that she's Emmy being the nosy person that she is just gonna like edge into the group and be like, "Body, where?"
They're like,
"Tell me more."
It's supposed to be south of the city in a creek that leads east. It's
So they know where the body is, but they haven't picked it up yet.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't picked it up.
They're like, let's just let that mature.
It's a natural burial.
Yeah, sky burial in a creek.
We'll let that radiation dissipate a little bit before we pick it up.
My goodness.
I think maybe there's a crime scene or something. It seems weird. That's why they...
laser eyes engage a crime scene, you say?
The laws never stopped us before.
What are laws? We're not old enough to care what laws are.
Well, let's skip class and go find this body. Yada
yada.
Skip class? How could you say something so heretical, Borje?
I mean, you did
because
not.
I only learn experientially, so we can skip body finding class and just go find a body.
Emmy agrees because it's biology and she'll make it
We're going to dissect the body.
You guys are going to have to learn.
In nature. This is both natural science and human science.
You're going to have a pop quiz on the way there, though.
Let's not skip class then.
Okay, we wait till after school. Emmy's like, do you want a pop quiz? After school, we roll up. Sure. Do we get to clear our conditions?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Thank God.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess we do a little navigating and we roll up to where the body's supposed to be.
Yeah, go ahead and somebody make an investigate roll to find the body.
That would be me. I will investigate. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so you're able to find this body. You kind of slide down this somewhat muddy area that leads into a flooded creek. It looks like one of the recent storms has fallen some trees in this area and flooded the creek. So it's quite muddy and quite just gross. But you can see
it's got a dead body.
Yeah. You can see you find a body that's
rotting corpse.
It's got I mean like maggots in it and it's all of this stuff. And like, it's partially...
Is it worse than the purr bodies that we found in the chemistry room? Because that's the real question I have.
No, it's different.
It's different. Okay, then Emmy's fine. She's
and
like, it's nature. This is how it works. Decomposition.
The body's lying kind of slumped and partially buried in this mud.
Nope.
Okay.
It's like I've had enough bodies.
Ties part of her shirt over her face and proceeds to investigate this.
Sure, yeah. You go up and look at the body in the area. Mm-hmm. The area has a bunch of fallen trees, and you can use one of them to kind of support yourself through the mud to get closer to the body. Mm. But you don't see, like, there's not people in the area. The road is pretty empty, and there's not a bunch of traffic or anything. And it seems pretty safe. This body, however...
Tell me about this body.
It's a woman wearing a white lab coat with a little yin and yang pin on the cuff of it. And
Lena?
It is Lena.
Lena?
Lena?
How did she die?
She finally got arrested. Good.
Yeah, thank God she's gone. But
I mean, how did she die? We wanted to leave her in the Cretaceous.
She a prisoner? So... Why did they say she was a prisoner?
But also, she could have cloned herself. So I don't know.
Oh,
Lena
true.
Finding dead Lena body does not mean that Lena is dead.
Or uploaded her mind into a computer or something.
Synthesizer.
Into a synthesizer. She's in the Cretaceous period. Okay. Yes. Continue, Abby. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yin Yang pin.
Yin Yang pin. There's also there's a pocket in her lab coat that seems to have something in it, like a wallet or something.
I'm gonna snatch that.
Sure. Inside of the wallet, if you look inside, there's an ID card with a picture of Lena, but the name Mona Salin. And the ID card looks like it's a badge for the company Microlex.
Is Mona the school librarian's last name that? What you just said?
That's
No.
her first
Salen?
name.
That's her first name, but it's a different last name.
Okay, good.
Wouldn't that be wild?
Microlex?
Yeah, Microlex. And you can also roll investigate to further examine the body.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out my magnifying glass now that I'm close, and I'm gonna investigate because I feel like Emmy's like, this looks a lot like Lena, but I don't trust her to be fully dead. So let's see what
They face swapped.
What? She figured.
Sweet. So yeah, with your magnifying glass, you kind of take a look at the body to try to determine like what happened to her, if it's actually Lena, like how did she die?
How
and
long
has
she been dead?
She's been dead for several days. And the only other thing you find is there's a very small hole, like not bullet hole size, but like smaller than that, in her forehead, and it goes straight through and out the back.
Frickin' Tales from the Loop, man.
I'm sorry. She get needled through the brain? Jesus. It was a worm boar. Brain worm.
It also looks like the body was probably dragged to this place from somewhere.
Like dumped here.
It's the way that the mud is like collected on her clothing and stuff looks like she was dragged through the mud after death.
Isaac finally snapped. And got rid of Lena.
Yeah, you should find Isaac. Where's Isaac?
He probably snapped because he's like, what, you have a yin and yang pin, but you don't have an Isaac? I love Isaac pin? Okay, Mom.
Yeah. Be pretty mad too.
So we're just going to leave her here?
Yeah, definitely. Def, I'm not touching that.
I mean, I'll carry it. We know where a cemetery is.
We do
know where a cemetery is.
She might as well be a modern day witch.
She's basically a witch. That's true.
We could bury her with the magic wand.
This is a natural burial. It's fine.
Yeah, let's just leave her, I guess.
Can we follow like the trail of where she might have been dragged from?
The mud trail?
Yeah, you can roll investigate to try to find.
Gosh. Okay, well, please investigate or roll investigate.
I'm like, Theo, let's follow this trail. Go.
Go, gadget, go.
Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll?
No, I don't want to roll that.
I don't want to roll that.
Okay. I can roll one.
You want me to roll 3 dice again?
You just see me start running down this trail. You don't even
Nice. Yeah, so starting from a path that's 50 meters south of the creek, there's tracks through vegetation to where the body now rests. But that's all you can find. Everything else seems to be washed away.
Okay, so she was definitely dumped here.
Can I contact somebody at this company? What was you call it?
Microlex? Yeah.
Is that a real company?
It is a real company.
Okay.
It's where is Microlex?
Would we have heard of it before?
It's in.
I have heard of it before.
Yeah, I think Theo has heard of it before. I think your parents buy electronics from them.
Oh, okay.
Occasionally for the loop, yeah. But they're located in Stenhamra, which is a larger city outside of where you live.
She got a new job.
She got a new job. Would it make sense for me to contact somebody that works there?
Maybe she have like
hello,
a house
I would like
in this town, or just only that one that was on the island.
The ID card lists the address of the place that you were before.
The island
Yeah.
place. Okay. We should go back to her house. See if we can find Isaac.
It's so far away.
I know, it is so far away. It's the problem.
We have to
But-
go on a science field trip again, and we know how
Oh,
that turned out last
no.
time.
Oh,
Oh, can I just contact Isaac?
Yeah, just contact Isaac. Call the house.
Yeah, you can try that.
Is it an actual contact roll?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I invoke the enmity clause.
He's gone rogue.
Oh, no.
I'll check my luck.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Great. Yes.
So you head home and you call Isaac from your house, and he picks up. He's like, House of Lena Thalen.
Not anymore.
Isaac speaking.
Sure. Hey, I think this is Borje.
Borje. Oh, I remember you. What?
bet.
How did you get this number?
Avril contact.
It's in the phone book.
It's in the phone book. Anyway, have you seen Lena recently? We're trying to get a hold of her.
No, she. You know how she is. She kind of just a little, woohoo. And she just left, and she hasn't been back in a while. Why?
Oh, I have a friend named Mona. What's her last name? Mona, on the ID badge.
Salen.
Salen. Not at all rhyming with Thalen.
No, not at all.
That's why I was like, do I have it wrong? Am I just rhyming here? Anyway, I have a friend, Mona, who's looking for her. Do you know Mona? Have you heard that name before?
No, I can't say I have.
Anything else I should ask him?
I don't know.
Does she have an evil twin?
What has she been up to lately?
What has she been up to? She got a new job recently after that whole dinosaur thing didn't work out.
Yeah, I don't know. She left and she started building a new guy. His name's Wagner. But she thought I was trying to kill her for some reason, so I've been doing a lot of like grunt work, and it's really annoying. And Wagner's just here, and he's like supposed to be the best or something. And
Wagner's there with you?
What has been?
Where is he now?
Does he have mud on him by any chance?
I don't think so.
Did he have mud on him at this time in the past?
Within the last 3 days.
That we know about because we know how fast bodies decompose. Unrelated to Lena's well-being.
We do.
Purely on a visual level.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. Quick question. Why did Lena think you were killing her?
And were you actually?
And oh yeah, also were you trying to kill her? Because that might solve another question I have. Yeah, between friends.
Between friends, we understand. We felt the urge to kill her too. So
Yes. She is
it's
not.
your secret escape with us.
That T-Rex just pushed me over.
Mm-hmm.
No, she just thought I was trying to kill her for some reason. She's just paranoid. But she kicked me out and built Wagner to take my place. But Wagner, he's pretty scary too.
Oh, great!
Great. More scary than the the Roomba that you were scared of.
Yeah,
the Roomba
probably.
with the
Wagner.
What is it? The flamethrower Roomba.
No, it had electric.
The electric spooker Roomba.
That's electric spooked Roomba. Okay. Great. Does he have any weaknesses? Maybe a stinky steak pipe somewhere?
Wagner?
He's self-conscious?
No, he's actually
Easily spooked.
highly cocky.
Okay, that's a
Highly
weakness.
cocky. Okay. Overconfident. He thinks he's the best.
Okay. Well, we just thought we'd check in.
Well, thanks for checking in. It's great to hear from you.
Yeah, bye.
Okay.
Hope you see Lena soon.
Yeah, I hope you find Lena, but maybe start looking for employment elsewhere. Bye.
Don't get your hopes up. Bye.
Oh, man.
Okay, so either Wagner or Isaac has killed Lena.
Probably Wagner.
Probably Isaac.
Her
Have you seen that
inventions have
face?
just gone too far.
She made Wagner to protect her from.
But why'd they
Isaac.
call her a prisoner?
That's probably just the rumor. Because they also said that it was a crime scene, and we just strolled up.
We did.
Strolled up. They probably said it was a prisoner, so no one would go looking for her or something. He was assassinated by the loop.
I think
laser
Wagner killed her. She made Wagner so dangerous to kill Isaac. And then Wagner saw a bit of Isaac in her because her face is also terrifying.
She also has a skull in her face.
Lashed out.
And it was too close to that terrible smile.
I feel like Emmy is going to want to learn about this company that this supposed Lena evil twin.
Yeah.
Microlux.
You can roll.
Like I go to. I don't know if the library is the right place for this, but I feel like I'm like, I need to hear about this because it's ringing a bell, but I don't really know much more than that. It's familiar.
Yeah, you can roll investigate.
Okay. I go to the library. I smell the smell of books and I feel so empowered. And I get no success. Ugh,
You gotta stop doing that.
I gotta stop doing that.
I mean, she did roll 3 investigates in a row with a success. So.
Yeah.
I did.
Give her that.
You know, maybe the body shook me up a little bit more than I was letting on. You know, the smell kind of hung onto my clothes.
Charm my parents into telling me about Microlex?
Sure. Yeah, I think that night when you head back, they're in the living room reading a newspaper, and your mom talks about this, or maybe they're probably watching TV, and the TV is talking about a dead woman has been found south of Hillshog.
Hillshog.
Police are quiet about cause of death, and assure us that Officer Blanking is on the case.
Oh, nothing is gonna get done.
Officer Blanking's on the case.
She got a promotion from UFO desk to real police officer.
Okay. Hey, Rents. We recently had a
career day.
Career day. Yeah, I was gonna say like a job fair at school, and I know y'all want me to go to the loop and stuff, but they had this cool place y'all had talked about before called a Microlex that showed us some cool, fancy new tech stuff they're working on, and I know y'all mentioned it before. What did they do again?
Yeah, rolls charm.
And what do they do for the loop specifically? I would love to. Charm. I'm so
nice.
charming.
They're just stunned by your friendly attitude.
Yeah. Who is our son and what have you done with it? Or where is our son? They say, oh yeah, Microlex, they provide us with microscopic electronics specifically, for various different experiments. Are you interested in the loop now?
I just tech, the tech industry is booming.
It's so compact.
I've been, I was just, it's so compact. Microtech specifically, the ability to squeeze so much stuff into one small space, it's just incredibly alluring to me. And Borje is really good with all this tech lately, so I don't know. Maybe I was thinking the circuitry was interesting, and video games are on the rise. You never know.
Yeah, they well, in general, their electronics are mostly used for circuit boards for robots, robotics, etc. And your dad chimes in and he's like, that woman that you asked us about before, Lena, she was really into that kind of stuff. I think Microlex mentioned that they had kind of another big customer other than the Loop recently, so maybe she's trying to compete. I don't know.
Ooh, okay. She was like purchasing a bunch of stuff, I guess. Cool. Do they have an office here in town?
Not in town.
They take interns?
They take interns.
They have a company building. It's less of a office or shop and more of a laboratory. But it's in Stemhamra, a little bit away. The bigger city.
Could you get me a tour?
A tour?
Loop connections?
Roll charm again.
I don't know if I'm following the right path here. So, wait, did you ask me to roll
there
something?
Is
yeah,
no
roll
path,
charm
Sean.
again.
Roll charm. I'm so charming. This is what's deceptive about Theo. It's filled with rage, but also boyish charm.
Amazing.
What do I get? I get extra stuff. Charming my own parents.
You form a lasting relationship
nope.
with your parents.
Either they keep believing me, or maybe
they take risks to help you.
Take risk or persuade others to believe you could be good. Because they could persuade people in Microlex. I think I like that because I'm trying to get a tour, get us in.
Yeah.
So they'll try and persuade others to believe me. I'll be like a tour for me and my friends, of course.
Your parents,
dearest, I love so much. Want me to get into the tech field?
Yeah, your parents are like nodding enthusiastically, and they're like, if this is what it'll take to get you interested in what we do, I mean, of course we'll try to get you a tour. I don't know, the Ingvar Sten, he's the director. He's probably the one we can reach out to. I'll let you know when we can get a tour in. That sounds great. We can do a little field trip as a family.
Yeah, that sounds so much fun. With my friends too, of course. Borje and Emmy, they're also so
Borje is an experiential learner.
We've noticed Borje is an experiential learner, and I think seeing the mechanics in action would be so helpful for him. Not that he isn't also already a
This is all just
he's
genius.
already better at all of us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The more the merrier. It'll be fun.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
And hang with my cat. My Kit Kat.
Also, I love that your mom just casually mentions Lena in front of you, like you don't know that she was dancing around a magic meatball in the woods with her.
Naked.
It was my dad.
No, it was your mom.
No, it was your mom.
Oh, it was. Oh, never mind.
We were more traumatized by this than you were, apparently.
Oh, yeah. My dad brought up Lena.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
So, that's what I was saying.
Your mom's like, chokes on her drink.
Lena.
You just hear her say under her breath, "I'm never going on a company retreat again."
Okay.
All right. Well, we can call it there. That's probably a good place to end, and you guys can
Orient
recoup
ourselves
and come up with a plan.
Get some more luck.
Yeah. But thanks for coming on the wild ride that is Tales from the Loop.
Thank you, everyone.
It's never a dull moment.
It is never a dull moment. That was crazy. I didn't even know what was happening at the beginning. So I'm glad we made it.
I'm glad we made it through.
We will be back next week, as per usual, with Blades in the Dark. Where I'm sure we'll all get traumatized and it'll be a great time.
Traumatized is good in Blades in the Dark.
Yeah, it is good.
There's a limit.
I can kill people with my brain.
And you should come just to see that.
And then kill yourself with your brain.
Oh, that too. Don't you worry. But anyway, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.